I'm gonna be honest. I thought by this point in my 20s, I'd have it figured out. Instead, I feel lost. I see people my age getting promotions, getting married, starting businesses, posting highlights, and I'm sitting here wondering if I'm even on the right path. And if that sounds familiar, I want you to know something right away. You're not lazy, you're not broken, and you're definitely not alone. No one really prepares you for how confusing your 20s can be. The pressure to be someone, the fear of falling behind, and the constant feeling that time is running out. Here's the part no one really warns you about. Your 20s aren't confusing because you're doing something wrong. They're confusing because the world's changed. There's too many options. There's no clear path anymore. Too many choices, not enough guidance. In school, life had structure. You knew what the next step was, next grade, the next class, and then graduation. But in your 20s, that structure disappears. There's no roadmap anymore. You can move cities, switch careers, go back to school, start something online, do nothing for a while. And when everything is possible, it actually becomes paralyzing. Because now, if you feel lost, you blame yourself instead of realizing there was never a clear path to begin with. And that confusion gets amplified by the next thing, comparison. Social media makes it look like everyone is ahead, even when they're not. We're the first generation to watch everyone else's highlight reel every single day. You don't just hear about success anymore, you see it. Promotions, engagements, perfect bodies, dream lives. And what you don't see are the doubts, the depth, the anxiety, or the mistakes behind the scenes. So you start measuring your real life against someone else's curated moments. And of course, you feel behind. Anyone would. There are days that I open up my phone and instantly feel like I'm late to my own life. And on top of that, the pressure to get it right. We're told to optimize every decision like one wrong move will ruin everything. There's this unspoken pressure that every decision you make in your 20s is permanent. Like if you choose the wrong job, the wrong city, or the wrong path, you somehow ruined everything. So instead of moving, you overthink. You wait for clarity, and the waiting becomes the thing that keeps you stuck. The irony is, most people who feel behind aren't failing, they're frozen. The biggest lie we're taught is that by your 20s, you should have life figured out, that there's one right path, and if you don't know it yet, you're behind. But real life doesn't work like that. Clarity comes after action, not before it. Feeling lost doesn't mean you're failing, it usually means you're transitioning. You're learning what you don't want, and that's just as important as knowing what you do want. Most of the anxiety comes from trying to plan the next 10 years of your life. What would make the next 6 months slightly better? That could mean saving a little money, learning one skill, getting healthier. You don't need a life plan, you need momentum. Build skills, not timelines. Timelines are fragile, skills are flexible. When you build skills, communication, writing, problem solving, digital skills, and options are what reduce anxiety. Skills give you leverage, even when you don't know. If you're still watching this, it tells me that you're someone who actually cares about your life. I started this video by saying, I feel lost. And the truth is, that feeling just doesn't disappear overnight. But now I understand something I didn't before. Feeling lost doesn't mean I'm failing. It means I'm learning who I'm not so I can become who I am. And if you're in that same place right now, I hope this video reminded you that you're not alone in it. I'll be dropping more honest conversations coming soon. Subscribe if you want. I'll be here.